We are in the end game now. We are staging an Airbnb. How long do you think until we're done with this Airbnb? How many hours would you say?
If all three of us went ham, we can get this done in 2 hours.
2 hours, okay.
Yeah.
We got 2 hours to stage an Airbnb.
Let's do it.
Okay, hot tip number 1 coming at you when staging at an Airbnb.
Okay, what is it?
Always have a laser level.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Laser level, link below. This thing is going to save you.
Excuse me,
tons
this
of
is
time.
my affiliate. Link down below.
Our link below.
Well, it's my channel, so it's my link below.
Oh, okay.
Laser level. Check it out. Okay, so usually we have a level, and the problem with doing that is perfectly fine. It's archaic. It's been the standard for a long time. But you usually have to strike a line, and you have to erase it, or you have to like clean it off. A laser level, you don't have to do any of that. How much did this cost you?
It's about 25 bucks.
With the laser level, it's actually really, really nifty because you don't have to strike a line. And you don't just use it for mounting things like TVs, but it actually helps for this type of thing. Right up there. All of these curtains right here and the picture frames. All right, the picture frames are hung in 5 minutes. What about those curtains?
This thing probably saved 30 minutes, maybe even an hour, hanging 3 curtain rods.
You can use it at all of your Airbnbs. It's a $25 gadget, and then the tripod is like 10, 15 bucks. It's the easiest and best investment you can make if you're always staging Airbnbs, but on top of that, if you just move into a house, if you live anywhere, laser levels are awesome. My link down below. See ya. Okay, time for tip number 2. This is a big one. This is my biggest pet peeve in any place, but specifically Airbnbs. All Airbnbs, no negotiation, should have warm lighting, all right? My lighting in here doesn't look good on me, but I can assure you, warm lights are an absolute requirement. That basically means light should be yellowish and not blue. This is blue. This whole bathroom is blue, and when we ordered the bulbs, the package actually says that they are warm lights. They're actually very whitish blue, and what I don't like about this is it just feels like you're inside of an FBI interrogation room, and I just think like very cold, stark, bleak. You never want blue cool lighting. You want warm, so make sure that when you're walking your property and you're setting it up, you're making sure that all of your light bulbs are consistent. Spend the money on a good LED light bulb. It'll save you hundreds of bucks in electricity over the years. Tip number 3 here, if you want to completely open up and transform a space, this was a relatively kind of small, not really vibey place. We added a rug, very cool dining table, but it needed one more thing, and that is a neon sign. This neon sign says Houston. We have a vibe because obviously we're in Space City. It changes the look, the feel, and the ambiance of the entire Airbnb. Tip number 5, just because you have an ugly house doesn't mean that you can't completely transform it. I have found that by far the best way to transform the look and feel of a space is to actually transform the ceilings. Check this out. We literally wallpapered this entire ceiling. We added a brand new chandelier, and look how insane this place looks. I cannot believe how ceiling wallpaper completely changed this room. By the way, I spent a lot of money on wallpapering the ceiling. That's not something you have to necessarily do, because here's another way you can transform your ceilings. You can paint them. Check it out. Just so you know, from a budget standpoint, I spent about $5,000 to wallpaper this entire place, and I spent 900 bucks to paint an equal amount of space, including the ceiling right here. So as you can tell, your budget goes a lot further when you're just doing painting and you're not doing wallpaper. And by the way, that $5,000 didn't even include the cost of wallpaper. But as you can see here, we mix and match wallpapers with paint. We take the main color from the wallpaper, throw it on the ceiling, and now we have a completely different place. Tip number 5, as illustrated by my subjects here, we hired an awesome TaskRabbit guy. He was $35 an hour, charged us 180 bucks, but he spent the majority of his time assembling the very annoying pieces like this, which took him an hour and a half. Instead of us spending an hour and a half building this thing out, we could actually focus on putting everything else together, curating the space. Super easy investment, and as a matter of fact, he's coming back now to build more stuff.
Pro hack though, book them for 1 hour, have them come to your house, get their phone number, book them off the platform for cheaper.
Anytime you're staging an Airbnb in hot Houston, close the freaking door.
I don't care.
I do, because it's hot. From Bridgette herself, the visionary at FunkItInteriors. Hit it, Bridgette.
Okay, I got a couple tips for you here. Light fixtures, it can be really overwhelming because usually when you buy a home, the light fixtures are really basic and builder grade. So if you're gonna focus on a couple areas, I would absolutely focus on dining room light fixture. This was like 70, 80 bucks. Install, probably 50 bucks. You can do it yourself too. Living room, change those. Add some character. It's a great way, easy way to stand out. I also want to talk to you about something really quick. Ladies and gentlemen, neon signs. Please do not buy Amazon neon signs. This must be the place. Please don't do that. We're going to get custom neon signs, get creative, get fun with it. Houston, we have a vibe. We could have done live, laugh, love, but you want to take it up a notch. Go on ChatGPT, ask fun neon sign ideas for Houston, Texas. You're welcome.
Wait, is that how you came up with that?
It might have been a ChatGPT or a Pinterest print. Tip number 8, follow me. Sconces. A lot of people think that you can't hang sconces because you don't want to get an electrician, but guess what? It's a plug-in, and it's a great way to elevate the space. It just looks a lot more high-end than if you just did a table lamp. That's how lame would a table lamp right there be.
Pretty lame,
So
but man,
lame.
this place looks so great with this. You also updated this guy, the fan. Check this out.
It's especially great for bunk rooms. You obviously shouldn't use a fan because you're gonna decapitate your guests, which you don't want to do. So enclosed fan, Amazon, $99. You could also use it just to add some fun, but definitely put a fan in a bunk room. And that was tip number 9. Who wants more? Tip number 10, please stop using little tiny hot dog wiener mirrors. Come on, guess how much this was? $143. I'm almost 6 feet. This is wide as hell, okay? No one wants to be crammed in a mirror looking like this and trying to look at your whole fit. You need a big grand mirror. It's probably like $40 more to actually give your guests a good experience. And I think it's forgotten because you want to hit the check marks of a mirror, but you actually want to think about how your guests are going to enjoy the space and they're going to really appreciate a mirror.
Also, it makes the place look a lot bigger too.
Right? If you're like, what do I put in this ugly, boring corner? A mirror.
Tip number 11, focus on your hero shots. The photos that are gonna sell your property the most are those top 5 photos on your Airbnb listing or whatever OTA you decide to use. So we've got all these random little nooks right here. Like, we'll probably change this, but we're not gonna spend a ton of money fixing up this little space right here because this will never show up in any of the photos, and if it did, it would probably deter people from ever booking. It would be scared.
Another way to save money too, because you're like, oh my God, do I need to put $500 in a hallway art? No, you don't.
Yeah,
so just
for
save
sure.
money.
Focus on this shot instead. Instead of spending $500 on random art for a hallway, throw it into your living room and look at this. This right here is gonna be why people pay me thousands of dollars to stay at this Airbnb. This exact angle, get to see everything, the wallpaper, the light, the amazing art. Cool, I mean, it's not really all that put together right now, but it will be very, very soon. And that is tip number 11, 12? That's 11, that was 11. Yeah.
Tip number 13, look at this art. Do not, I love Home Goods, but do not go to Home Goods for your main hero shot art. You can do it for like the little bathroom stuff. It doesn't really matter. Target's fine, whatever. I smell so bad. Oh my God.
Tip number 14, shower when you're setting up an Airbnb because you will be around other people who do have the sense of smell, Bridget.
Yeah, it's really a problem. I'm embarrassed. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the art. Please, for the love of God, use Etsy for art. Use small businesses for art. Do not buy mass-produced art that you can just get at Target. And I think there's a time and a place for that. Bathrooms, hallways, irrelevant spaces that you just want to throw something in to make it look cute, fine. But your hero shot moments, you don't want that freaking bowl that everyone has in your living room. You want to have something a little bit unique. This looks like Houston.
Tip number 16, you know what I'm gonna say? Fake plants, baby.
Easy.
I mean, I've been known to go to World Market and literally spend like $2,000 on throw pillows and plants. So I'm gonna group that together in this one.
Fair.
A big difference maker in this entire place. You don't want just a couch. You want the throw blanket on the couch. You want the pillows on the couch. You want pillows on every couch. Like this right here. Are you gonna put throw pillows on this? Yes.
No,
yes.
I'm
Always throw pillows.
No, I'm insecure.
It's not enough,
Okay.
but fake plants for sure.
And have a unique pot too.
All right, last little thing. My favorite place to get fake plants, World Market. They're kind of
Classic.
expensive, but they look so good.
World Market does look more real than others. This is actually Wayfair. Target has some good ones.
These are nice.
But, you know, everyone talks about fake plants. What are you gonna keep a nursery?
Yeah, you're gonna water your plants?
Maybe in the 1800s?
Yeah, come on. Tip number 17, coming right up.
Mural.
Mural, for
Classic.
sure.
You need a mural. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's gonna have lettering on it.
Yeah, I guess it's not all that exciting.
No, but it's going to be cute. And honestly, if you're gonna invest in one mural, I feel like outdoors. Because I think I used to do murals inside and outside, but you can do wallpaper, you can do neon signs, save yourself the cost. Can be pricey, so focus on outside, do one.
Why is a mural important?
Hopefully no one can copy your mural. It's a way to stand out. It actually increases ROI. Selfie spots, it's just a moment that markets itself. So it's gonna stand out in the hero shots. Your backyard is hopefully a main photo on your hero shot.
Remember what we talked about, that hero shot, the 5 cover photos? That's gonna be one of those photos. The way we're staging this right here is we have turf on the floor. We're gonna set up a ping pong table right here in front of the mural. We'll have this mural and it's just gonna create such an awesome vibe in this backyard.
Yes.
Last thing, if you're gonna go to a muralist, how much is that gonna cost you usually?
Everyone's different, varies on like skill and experience, but $30 to $50 a square foot typically, and that would probably include the paint and stuff. So just prepare, budget for it, it's worth it. Make sure though, I would say, we've had a lot of clients who want a mural that has nothing to do with the location. Like they'll be like, I'm in Houston, let's do a rose garden. It's like, well, we can, but you want people to be like, I'm in Houston because it's Texas. You know, you want to feel that vibe.
So you want a thoughtful mural. You want
Yes.
something that makes sense for the city, something
Yes.
that's iconic to the city.
100%.
So if you're in Nashville, a Dolly Parton mural,
Totally.
not a Willie Nelson mural. Tip number 18. This is such an easy one that people mess up time and time again, and I am guilty in this. There are a lot of my Airbnbs that have a very sad hot tub section, but juice up your hot tub section. Look at this. Right now, you can kind of see the area. Obviously, this is all trash. We're getting it all staged right now. But a lot of hosts, what they would do is they would set the hot tub right here. It would clean all this up and they'd say, we're good to go. When in reality, putting the hot tub there is like 50% of it, but the other 15% is about how you dress up your hot tub. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting a neon sign right here, but it doesn't end there. We're gonna be doing string lights that go back and forth right here so that this entire area feels so dreamy, which leads me to tip number 19, and that's make sure that you take your photography at golden hour. Right now, we're closer to twilight hour, blue hour. It's currently 7:42, and this is basically what it looks like right now. Not bad, but if I were gonna take photos today, I would have wanted to have taken them at 6:30. Right when the sun is coming down and everything looks nice and warm, just like the sconce color that I was talking about in our room. At this point in my career, I have staged 50, maybe 60 Airbnbs, and Bridgette back here, my partner over at FunkItInteriors, has staged dozens, and I have learned a lot of things the hard way. So today's video is a little different to how I usually do things. Usually I'm sitting down in my studio and telling you tips, but I thought why not actually bring you into the field while we stage an Airbnb and give you all the tips and hacks and secrets that I have learned along the way that will hopefully make your staging journey and your Airbnb hosting journey so much easier. And by the way, I have a shopping list that details every little thing that I put in all of my Airbnbs. It's completely free. You can grab that over at hostcamp.com along with a bunch of other free guides, templates, and free courses, all for y'all because I love ya, all right? Number 20, let's go. What you got?
This is actually probably my most important tip and honestly life-changing, and you'll save more money and make more money. Hire people to help you. Even if you don't hire FunkItInteriors, which you should, hire someone to help you, TaskRabbit, someone to put up wallpaper, build furniture, paint accent walls, because yes, you can do it yourself, but you could do it yourself and be like Rob, who missed out on 9 months of revenue because he wanted to do it himself.
I didn't want to do it myself. I wanted it to be relatable and authentic, but I should have hired it out. I should have spent 5,000 bucks so that I could have listed this 9 months ago.
Hire a design team if you don't have that as a specialty, because I know that sometimes you can think that I can do it myself, and you probably can, but guess what? Not hiring a design team if it's not your specialty means that you're going to lose money. So I know it's actually saving you money in the front by not spending money on a designer or a virtual render, but you're gonna be losing money because you're not gonna be as competitive, you're not gonna be as good, and then you're gonna have to hire a designer in 2 years to redo your whole thing. So just do it right the first time. Trust me from experience.
Do it right the first time. That's such a good one. We are currently revamping like all of my Airbnbs because I did not do it right the first time.
Right.
A lot of people go into Airbnb thinking, oh yeah, when I make money, I'll come back and like do all the other projects. If you just do it right from the beginning, you'll never have to worry about it again. So hire the help, get it done faster. If you're not a designer, hire a designer, whether it's FunkIt or not. We don't care. We just want you to have a successful Airbnb. We want you to
make lots of money. And honestly, fine doesn't cut it anymore. It used to cut it. You gotta be different now.
All my portfolio, guys, was fine. And that's why my whole message over the last year was reinvest back into your portfolio and create experiences, because fine, gonna put you out of business. All right, everybody, that is today's video. I appreciate you. I'm sweaty, I'm hot, I'm moist.
We both stink.
You smell like onions.
Bad.
Both. Don't bring me into this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but only if you want to see more videos from me. If not, it's all good. Love you guys.
Don't talk again.
Bye. If not, I'll wear your face. Bye.